Thank you, Ms. Chapman. And now, to introduce our valedictorian, Mr. Ryan.
Good evening, graduates and guests. I've been given the privilege of introducing the valedictorian for the graduating class of 2009. I guess you know who it is. So what does a valedictorian do? Well, the person is selected by the graduating class and is supposed to speak on their behalf, recounting all the good times had with friends, talking about teammates, summing up some of those stressful times, completing all the home fun, and of course saying farewell to secondary school. There may have even been a little foreshadowing on what is to come. That is a big responsibility. I think the class has made a great choice this year in selecting Nabeel Syed. If there is one word I would use to describe this year's valedictorian, Nabeel. How did you know that's what I was going to say? I'm embarrassed. It would actually be inquisitive. Inquisitive? What do you mean, Mr. Busick? Well, in my class, it meant asking endless questions about the nature of space-time or some other aspect of physics he read about. Now, I know he's trying to get me off topic most of the time, but I do believe he possessed a genuine curiosity. He received many accolades from his teachers: enthusiastic, welcoming, friendly, passionate, respectful, funny, academically strong, and willing to help. There was even some reference to Batman. I'm not sure. Is this the same Nabeel that was in my class? Definitely. During his schooling, he moved around a lot, and I think I speak on his behalf when I say he finally found a sense of home here at T.L. Kennedy. Please join me in welcoming the valedictorian for the class of 2009.
So I must say that whenever I stand in front of the microphone, I just feel like spontaneously busting into a song and dance, but I'll save you all that trouble as my singing has been mandated as torture. One of those things you kind of hate to admit, kind of like admitting how strange it feels to have some people stare at you as you talk, but it's okay. So yes, I'm Nabeel Syed, the student most teachers might remember as the one sleeping in the far end of the classroom. Or as Mr. Busick said, endless questions, obsessed with time travel and leaping off large buildings. I've also been known as the only male member of the Iman Club, that dude found in the hallway all the time. And on many occasions, the hunk of T.L. Kennedy, but So my greetings to the honorable guests, teachers, parents, and all my peers present here today. To begin, I'd like to thank everyone for taking time out of their busy schedule to be here today. For those of you with midterms, I must say I feel you. I just shaved my midterm beard today. I still have yours. That's okay. Yes, I'm here. So as I stand here in front of all of you, I must say that I feel joy and sorrow, both at the exact same time, for perhaps the first time in my life. Now, joy because we're moving forward, going ahead in life. But sorrow because of all that we leave behind as we move past T.L. Kennedy. But what exactly is T.L. Kennedy? Thomas Laird Kennedy Secondary School was founded in 1953 to approximately 150 students, making it among the oldest in Peel. Today, it is home to over 850 students, having a culturally diverse student body. Now that's what it might seem like to an outsider. But to a student at T.L. Kennedy, something else. To us, T.L. Kennedy was like a second home. It was a place where we came to sleep. A place where we came to meet our friends. Some good laughs. It was a place where we came when we were bored. It was a place to meet our special someones, and a place to show off the latest fashion. And on that select occasion, it was the place we came to learn something. Or so they told us. So, with that in my system, I'd like to say, wow, we actually made it this far. I never envisioned myself to one day be standing in front of all of you, this giant crowd, talking on behalf of my entire class. But that's exactly what this is. Today is our day. It took almost 12 years in the making. For some of us, a little more, but that's okay. In making, but it's here. So my 2 years at TL Kennedy were as defining as can be. I met some of the most amazing people here, some as teachers, others as my peers. But I must say, they were all, nevertheless, some of the most amazing people I've ever met, and they were all my friends. It was in these very halls that most of us defined ourselves. We made friends. We did homework. We complained about tests, mainly 0 to 6. Or we wandered when we were skipping class or bored. So when I was going to start this school, I was told a couple of harsh things about its reputation, but all I can say as I leave the school is that I only wish I had more time to attend to Kennedy. So saying goodbye to such a place isn't easy, to say the least. And what's harder is saying it on behalf of so many others. Because what I represent here is an amazing class. We have here among us some of the best mathematicians, most creative writers, brilliant actors, amazing athletes, intuitive business minds, and people I like to call science enthusiasts, not nerds, enthusiasts. But among all else, they are the most welcoming people you can find anywhere in the world. So when I started working on this speech, I figured it being a valedictorian speech should at least be somewhat memorable. So I Googled memorable speeches. Didn't really get what I found, so I Googled memorable speeches for dummies. A couple of hours later, I realized that all something needs to be memorable is to have an everlasting effect on you, and to have amazing characteristics. I realized that's exactly what makes the staff at TL Kennedy so amazing. So there's not many places in this world you can walk into pretty much every morning knowing that not only are you going to find people selflessly dedicated to giving you amazing education, but also to prepare you for the world that lies ahead of you. From janitors that could be found singing in the hallways, to teachers that you could approach anytime about homework problems or personal issues. I must say that everyone will agree when I say we are forever in debt to these teachers for all of the time they've invested in us. So we all leave behind great memories at the school, and I guess I'm not an exception. Times like plotting to steal Miss Grandy's desk. The foiled April Fool's prank back in grade 11 that almost got our entire class suspended. All the street jams we had. Walking into class, 9 a.m. in the morning, and then joining the announcers club just so I could leave early. All the times I've been at the stage before, for the talent show, award ceremonies, they're all amazing. I also remember being dragged into almost every club at the school, and then actually enjoying it. And I'm sure we could all write a book about our experiences at the school, and maybe some of us will one day. And for those who do not forget me, or I will haunt you. So I'd like to take a moment to thank those who made this day a possibility for all of us. I'd like to begin by thanking Batman, Facebook for never failing to distract me, and teaching me multitasking. I'd like to thank Caffeine for all the all-nighters that made it possible. I'd like to thank the owners of Baoshin, Pizza Den, 2 for 1 Pizza, who all provided us with ample nutrition during our lunch hours. Next, I want to thank Google and Wikipedia for making not only this speech possible, but helping so many of us graduate. But above all else, I want to thank you, the parents, the grandparents, siblings, guardians, friends, who helped make this day a possibility for us, who believed in us, and who are going to continue to help us move forward in this life. Oh, and just a personal honorable mention to the McDonald's in Square One that failed to hire me. You served as an inspiration for getting to university, so my goal is to now one day own that McDonald's and fire the manager. This is the part when usually the speaker goes out with some sort of quote or words of wisdom, right? So I figured, since this is not really a common valedictorian speech, I was not going to quote some famous historic figure and to leave you with my own words of wisdom. So, here they are. always choose the easy way out, because hard work really isn't worth it. Alright, so the class of 2009, I'd like to leave you with these words. We all hold the keys to the doors of our future, and with enough hard work, we shall achieve all we want and ever so more. Thank you, and may God be blessed. Congratulations.
Nabeel, if it weren't for Wikipedia, we'd have nothing to teach you. Now ask Ms. Nancy Chu to come and deliver our closing remarks for the evening.
Thank you, Nabeel, for your inspirational words and humorous look back on your time and your classmates' time here at T.L. Kennedy. Please accept this plaque as a token of our appreciation to acknowledge your role as valedictorian. Who have come to support our graduates on this special night. It is through your support and encouragement that they have been able to reach their goals.